Alright, let's get into it. Before Spider-Verse, we had Ben 10, and today we're going to be going over the Spider-Verse storyline that Ben 10 had. So, let's do it. The scene starts off and we're introduced to this Ben who has no watch, who is essentially like a Spider-Man who has no powers. So after doing some mundane tasks like getting the cat out of the tree and also doing some football tryouts, he then goes back to Max and he begins to explain how absolutely boring Bellwood is. And honestly, I kind of understand where he's coming from. No Omni tricks, no bad guys to fight, just a regular normal life that you and I both have. He then meets up with Gwen, and the fact that they didn't keep this design was such a bad play from the writers. She looks so much better like this. Why did they make her an absolute nerd? Seriously. As much as I like Omniverse, these designs were just something else. Look how they absolutely butchered Gwen. So after meeting up with Gwen and getting some smoothies, he then encounters an evil version of himself from another universe. And this evil variant wastes no time. He instantly gets to beating the brakes off him. The evil variant then turns into Ghost Freak, and it's a nice little detail, but I like the fact that Ghost Freak is actually chained up. After everything that happened in the OG series, he should absolutely be chained up like he's a Christmas present. No Watch Ben tries to escape, and for the rest of the video I'm just going to call him No Watch because it's just easier. But yeah, after trying to escape the evil Ben, multiple other evil Bens come out of absolutely nowhere and they all begin to come after him. Like, just imagine something. Just a couple of hours ago, you were talking about how absolutely boring your life was. Then out of nowhere, multiple other evil variants of yourself is coming after you, trying to kill you. Yeah, I would be absolutely sick to my stomach. No Watch then meets our Ben, who's called Ben Prime, and Ben Prime takes him to Paradox so he can explain what the hell is happening. They meet up with Paradox and he begins to explain that because there are many universes, there are also many Ben 10s, and someone is kidnapping them from their own universes. They soon figure out that it's Eon who's been doing all of this, but he's also working with somebody else. And just like that, Eon pulls up and so does Vilgax and the rest of the evil Bens. Vilgax then begins to explain that the reason he's been doing all of this is so that he can control every single Omnitrix from every single Ben from every single universe. Paradox then pulls up with his own good versions of Ben and they all begin to scrap. And currently the good Bens are handling this with no issue. We cut over to Vilgax and then he pulls out this time bomb thing and he begins to explain that he will erase every other timeline except for this one. But hearing this, Eon is confused as hell because he is not from this timeline, meaning that he will also get erased. But Vilgax tells him that yeah, your services are no longer needed. Enjoy unemployment, bitch. Man, these villains really are not loyal whatsoever. Eon did all of this just to get erased himself. Yeah, that's a long day. And just like that, one by one, every single Ben gets erased. But just before Ben Prime can get erased, he then gives the Omnitrix to No Watch and then he tells them it's just a gadget, be the hero. And just like that, he is also erased. Holy shit, they really just killed off the main character just like that. After all the Bens get erased, Vilgax then pulls up on No Watch and tries to eliminate him too, but Paradox manages to save him just in time. Paradox then tells No Watch that he is indeed now the final Ben Tennyson, and the only thing they can do now is go back to the very beginning to where Ben Prime got the Omnitrix, and that is basically the only way they can undo this. So we fast forward a little bit and No Watch and Paradox are on Vilgax's ship, and they're trying to make Ben Prime actually get the Omnitrix just like he did in the beginning. Ben Prime gets the Omnitrix and everything plays out just like it did before. The next timeline they go to is a timeline where Gwen is the one who actually gets the Omnitrix instead of Ben. And after explaining everything that's been happening so far, Gwen then agrees to join them. Next, they go to Ben 23's timeline, and right now he's being put in an absolute blender by Eon. No Watch and Gwen try to help 23, but Paradox tells him that if Eon finds out that they are there, it will be disastrous because he will know that they're cross time traveling. They then think of another way in which they can help 23 instead. So Gwen and 23 end up switching places in the fight when an explosion happens, and Ben gets him out of there and begins to explain what the hell is happening. But then Gwen gets buffed away 10 seconds later. Yeah, she did not do a damn thing. So 23 eventually gets back into the fight and he manages to spray Eon with the substance. I actually don't know what substance this is. If anyone knows what kind of substance Thinkfly uses, let me know. But yeah, and just like that, Eon leaves. Ben 23 agrees to join, and next up they go over to Ben 10,000's timeline. And we get introduced to Clockwork, who's basically a Chrono Sapien. So a bit of context, the bomb that Vilgax used earlier was a Chrono Sapien bomb, and with Clockwork that means he can now undo the bomb. So yeah, it's all good. We can counter what Vilgax did earlier. They go to another timeline and get the final Ben, and he did not need any convincing, he was just ready to go off the bat. Yeah, I respect it. All the Bens and Gwen head out and No Watch Ben goes back to where they got erased. He turns into Clockwork and then he undoes everything and brings back all the erased timelines. Holy shit, these aliens are actually overpowered. Did you just say what I just said? He brought back erased timelines. Now listen, I know the phrase is can he beat Goku though, but the new phrase should be can he beat Ben though, because Ben is absolutely overpowered with all the aliens that he has. He has Alien X, Clockwork, Feedback, Waybig. The list goes on with how much overpowered aliens he actually has. And just like before, all the Bens begin to scrap. And once again, the good Bens have the advantage. Using clockwork, No Watch Ben sends all the bad Bens back to their own timelines. Yep, these aliens are actually so damn strong, it's actually insane. Now, with all the bad Bens gone, the good Bens then begin to jump the absolute shit out of Vilgax. They are beating the everlasting shit out of him so badly, it's not even funny. Like, just look at this.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. Yeah, fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back! Fight back!
Surely I can't be the only one who found it absolutely crazy that Ben 10,000 simply flicks Vilgax away with a single fucking finger. Yeah, Vilgax, I cannot let that slide. Vilgax can't even beat one Ben on his own, so 4 of them, it was over before it began. And for an added bonus, No Watch Ben just kicks him in the face. Hey, at least he got a licking. So this version of Max shows up, and it's actually revealed that he's actually like that in this timeline too. Hey, Grandpa Max is actually the best grandpa in all of fiction. I don't care what anybody else says. There is no grandpa that comes close to him. He is the absolute GOAT. If they ever do some kind of spin-off or anything for Ben 10, I would love to see a Grandpa Max series. That would be absolutely amazing. He's really that guy in every universe, so why not? Hey, if there's any Ben 10 fans watching this, please let me know if there's anything Grandpa Max related. I need to check it out immediately. Paradox then takes back the OG Ben to his timeline, and just like that, the universe is once again safe. Alright, and that's another video done. Thank you all so much for watching. Now listen, I was originally going to cover the Mad Ben episode in season 7, but I just found the episode to be not really that good, and I just didn't really want to cover it because I just didn't really feel like it. I just really want to cover the things that I like, so if I didn't really fuck with the episode that much, I just didn't really want to go over it. So yeah, but as a whole though, I really did enjoy these 2 episodes. They were really good. And I think a reason why I like Omniverse so much is because it has a Spider-Verse like storyline, which I really like. I am a massive fan of the Spider-Verse movies, and if Ben 10 has something like this, I would definitely enjoy it. I think anyone who hasn't seen Omniverse yet should definitely check it out. Now of course there are problems, such as the redesigns, but as a whole, it is a really fun and good series. So if you haven't seen it already, or you haven't seen it in a long time, I do recommend rewatching it. It's a really good series. I think I might prefer this a bit more than Ultimate Alien and Alien Force, but nothing can ever beat the original. The original is the best series, and it's not even a competition. But yeah, check out Omniverse, it's actually really fun. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to follow the Insta down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!